So, what are we gonna talk about, bro? How do you want to handle this? You want to go into, like, what type of shit do you want to talk about? You nervous now that the camera's on?
Yeah, well,
Shut down?
yeah, a little bit, because I'm more nervous about not knowing what to talk about. So I guess we should have came up with some topics. But anyway, so how's everything going, I guess?
Good, bro. Dude, I started crying today thinking of that kid.
Oh, did you even look it up?
I tried to look it up.
I did too.
For anyone listening, we were driving to Wyoming to get fireworks, and fucking, we saw a motorcycle crash, and the people were still on the ground. And when we went by, there was a little kid, probably a little boy.
Yep, that's what it looked like, I think, man. It was a horrible sight.
It was sad, bro.
Yep.
And I was thinking, bro, you should always have your kid on the front. Like,
Right.
if you're on the bike, because then you can, if you know you're going down, you can tuck.
Right.
You know?
Oh, yeah, because they have seats in the front. I think they have seats in the front. So you're saying put the baby in front of you on the
like
seat?
if you're going to ride with your kid, have him right there in front, grab and tuck. Because I don't even think he had a helmet. I didn't see any helmets.
Yeah, and the dad was like, you could see the dad a little bit like further. Him like baby was here, like the dad was
yeah.
Like,
So
right
they
here,
went
so.
separate directions.
And I think I seen 2 cars involved though. So what I was thinking was maybe those 2 cars hit the motorcycle just to try to be like, I was wishful thinking, you know what I mean? Just be like, you know, maybe that's what was happening, because I thought I seen 2 cars. I seen another cop down there in the ditch, but then I don't know if I seen another car next to it.
You gotta get closer to that mic, bro.
You can't hear me?
No, you're not. It's gonna be so. The audio is gonna sound really good, and then it's gonna go way back
Okay,
here.
yeah,
Like, you know.
yeah.
So you're fine.
All right, you gonna cut that out then?
No, 4-finger rule.
All right.
We learning.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I saw someone on a bike the other day, and his little girl was like clinging to the back of him, and he's just like flying down the road. I got so fucking scared, bro. And that was before this shit.
Right.
And like I was thinking about it too. I was like, bro, you should have had him in the front, because then he can tuck. If you die, you die. As long as you protect your kid, like, fuck it.
Yeah, and either way though, if you get hit by a car and you're on a motorcycle, there's no safe.
No.
You know what I mean? Nothing.
I mean, if you wrap him up, you're probably gonna
Right, you're gonna get definitely hit.
You're gonna die, but I feel like you have a
Maybe, yeah, you know, I'd hope so, bro.
You take the fall, and then your body just protects
That's the
it.
risk we take for riding motorcycles, you know, and
Right.
fuck, you know, that sucks, man. I wish that we could find out if something happened, you know what I mean? I didn't know if I looked it up on the internet, I don't think I've seen anything
No, I looked it up
about
too.
a motorcycle accident.
They kept pulling up old shit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too.
Those kids are being loud.
I know,
bro.
we should tell them to quiet down.
Hey kids, you gotta be a little quieter.
The microphones are good.
The microphones are good.
Yeah.
We got our kids in the studio, chilling with us.
So,
Living
yeah.
that dad life.
Yeah, of course, you know that, man. It's a Sunday
What the
afternoon.
fuck are we gonna call this thing?
I don't know, so it's our first episode.
Yeah, so what are we gonna
just
call
kind
it,
of getting
bro?
into this right now. Maybe we can just, I don't know, because, you know, we're on Loslant, so, but it don't even have to, like, I don't even have to have my name in it, so it don't
I
even
know,
matter.
that's what we need to figure out, bro. Because for your podcast, like when you go solo, you can be like low slanted or something.
Right, low and slanted. That's pretty
Yeah,
tight. I
low
like that. I
slanted,
like that. Yeah, low slanted. Eyes low and slanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, that is tight, but it'd be hard to go solo though, because like who the fuck am I talking to?
So everybody, hold on.
What the hell are they doing out
I
there?
don't know.
But like I just be here talking to myself. This is low and slanted. Sorry about that. We got the kids in the studio with us. So, you know how we do it, man. Ain't got no babysitter. We balling on a budget. So, we gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta take our kids to work. And that's what we gotta do, you know? So, bear with us and now we gonna get this thing right and y'all gonna love this shit when it gets going good, man. I'm telling you, because I got some good ideas. I was coming up with some ideas on the way back from my own, actually on the way back from your house. So I was like, yeah. So I think this should be pretty tight, bro. I think we can do a little success here, man. Maybe just keep going on
We
with
need
some
to
stuff.
get we need to get fucking a name planned out though.
Right.
Pretty
So-
sure my son was just doing TikTok.
Is that what he was
I
doing?
think so. He was looking in the camera going, wah, wah, and TikTok was
My
on.
daughter loves the Snapchat too. My wife, she's all over my wife's Snapchat, dude. I'm like, damn, you know,
That's fucking crazy.
kids are growing up too fast with this technology
Way
and
too
shit, man. 'Cause I
fast,
didn't have
bro.
that shit when I was a kid, bro. When I had Nintendo, fucking blowing the cartridges before you could fucking get that shit to work. You know what I
My
mean?
first system was a PlayStation. No, or did I get the 60? No, I got the PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Yeah, because we had the option. Me and my brother, like my grandparents, they had a shop behind their house that was attached to the property.
Right.
And they sold that piece in the shop. So, like, they bought all the grandkids a system.
Nice.
So-
And so you picked the PlayStation?
Back when it was PlayStation and 64. Me and one of my brothers got a PlayStation, and then the other one got a 64.
Nice. What was the first game you played on the PlayStation?
Fuck, I don't even remember.
Fuck,
The ones I
Resident
remember,
Evil.
yeah, that's like the only game that
Resident
stands
Evil
out. You know
1,
what I
that
mean?
was the game back in the
Yeah,
day.
Resident Evil 2.
That was the first game.
Number 1 was sick as fuck.
Part 1. And that's,
Part 1 was dope. You're all in that mansion.
yep, in the mansion, bro. And that shit was tight. That
Yeah.
game's a legend, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Don't meet much people who know that shit anymore.
They
bro.
just remade Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, on the new system on
Yeah.
Xbox
I might
and
buy it now that we're
PlayStation.
talking about it.
Yeah, I've got the Resident Evil 6, and I played Resident Evil, like the newest one that just came, besides the remakes and all that shit, besides the remake stuff. But I know some people who played it, they said that shit's pretty tight though. And then with the graphics update, man,
Yeah,
that shit's
bro.
tight, you know
Dude,
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I have to buy it. Because I'm going to get into gaming too.
Okay,
At least
okay.
like an hour a day because people like that shit.
You can do championships, competitions with that
Uh-huh.
shit, bro. I'm trying to get my son into some competitions, man. He's pretty good.
You should. On Fortnite?
You know what I mean? Yeah, or because you know how them kids are, bro. They be fucking smashing out all the
Fuck
time.
yeah.
Bro. I'm like, damn, bro. And he's like, I'm good, Dad. I'm good. And I remember back in the day, I wanted to be like a little gamer too, bro. So maybe, and nowadays that shit's more
Bro,
possible.
millions.
Right.
Fucking, I think it was $1 billion deal. Ninja signed $1 billion deal to stream only on Microsoft streaming platform.
Okay.
Can't remember what their platform's called. Twitch, I think.
Twitch.
Like he's only on Twitch.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know if that's one of the Microsoft owns their own, and he exclusively plays for them, and they gave him like $1 billion, bro.
To play and test games and stuff like that, right?
Not just play online, but he only streams on their platform.
Okay.
Like he doesn't do a shit.
Right. He
I don't
can't
know
go
if he
on
does
PlayStation
YouTube.
or whatever.
Yeah.
I got you. He's
Like-
got to be strictly on their
Yep.
platform, so he's pushing their movement or their
Fuck
product
yeah.
or whatever. You know
That's
what I mean?
that's how Joe Rogan he got the $100 million deal to just be on Spotify.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
They're like, take all your shit off YouTube. You only put your shit on Spotify. We won't censor you. We won't do shit. $100 million.
Because they have podcasts on Spotify now, right? So like
They're starting to do video and shit too.
Oh shit.
Yep. They're gonna try to take over.
YouTube.
Yeah.
They're gonna try to take over
Because YouTube, they censor the fuck out of a lot
Right.
of stuff.
And it's
bro.
getting too chaotic, bro. There's just shit all over the place. People's got so many accounts, you know what I mean? Like I got 5 accounts. I mean, I got like 10 accounts myself because I got businesses
always
and
do,
stuff
yeah.
like that. You know what I'm saying? And got brands and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The Loslant, that's got one itself. I got my personal one. I got my kids'. I got my. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So all of that stuff, dude. And everybody. And then some people are like, oh, I'm just gonna squash that account and then go get another one. You know what I'm saying? So they open up another one, bro. Then you got one dead account and one good active account. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So then people out there, like I don't know who they are, but they do that. They target stuff like that, and they'll take those accounts that ain't being like active or that ain't having a lot of activity on them, and they know that they're just an account that was just thrown out there, just thrown away. You know what I'm saying? So they'll take that and use that to like subscribe to people's accounts, subscribe. They end up getting like thousands of them, you know what I'm saying? So they can hit subscribe with like 1,000 different accounts. You know what I mean? Like that. And then they charge people to do that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've seen those services, but if you get caught, they'll pull your account.
Oh yeah,
Like, 'cause
YouTube
they
will,
do it,
right?
They do it on Instagram too, and Instagram doesn't like that fake shit.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
they want real people
Right.
on their platform,
Real
so they'll pull your
content.
account.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah,
But-
bro. That shit was hot for a minute though.
Right.
Before they fucking found out. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was doing that. Well, I had that, like, I figured that out back in 2010, dude, when I started going to school, college and shit, man, and I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I had a bunch of accounts too. I got a bunch of
That's
tools and
what
stuff.
like the music industry does too. like to get a lot of their shit popping. That's how they get shit to number one.
Right.
Like, so they'll have a bunch of fake accounts that'll start getting it up in the feed, and then they
Exactly.
get like real people, and like they'll even buy CDs and shit to boost the fucking numbers.
Gotcha.
So they can hit number one.
Exactly, and then the money will come
Yeah.
around, so it's just like they're gonna get their mony back or whatever, you know what I mean? So that's
what 6ix9ine called out the billboards for, but like I guess he didn't know that. That's been something going on forever.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they'll fucking buy records and then they'll give them out, or they'll
Right.
write it off. They'll do something.
So they look like they're
So they look like
doing
their sales
things.
are going up. 'Cause
Right.
when people see that shit's getting sold, they're like, oh my god, I need to get one too.
right,
I don't know why. Like people, it's FOMO, fear of missing out, bro.
right,
They're-
right,
Yeah, they're like, oh fuck, I better get it before like everybody's buying it, so I need to get mine.
right. So it's a psychological
Yeah, bro,
thing, bro. It's strategically
Yep.
like we were kind of touched on that the other day. You know what I'm saying, when we did that other podcast where it's everything's a strategy. You know what I mean, when it comes to this music business, bro, not just and to anything,
Like
bro. Like
everything.
you really have to have a psychological sense on to kind of like get people out there and touch them on a certain way. You know what I'm saying, and get them like, oh, you know what I mean? Wow.
That's how I make a decent amount doing that side shit that I do, because like I'll see everything. It's first come, first serve. Whoever like swipes first. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And fucking like you'll see people, they'll wait, but then they'll get worried, and then they'll just start swiping shitty ones. And like,
Right.
oh, why? Because they get that fear of missing out. They're like, fuck, I better get one before.
Right,
And then
right.
like a big number hits, and I'll grab that because everybody else just fucking like freaked out.
Right.
Like they're grabbing $20 here, $13 here, and I'm like grabbing 60s, fucking 50s,
Right,
shit
of
like
course,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, because I'm patient and I'm not, like I'll see it and I'll get that. You're like, oh, I bet, no, I'll just wait.
Right.
Like, it's a big thing. It's all psychological with everything.
Right.
bro.
It is, bro.
People
You
get
really
worried.
have to
They're like,
think.
fuck, I'm going to miss out on this. I don't want it, like, it's the kid in us, bro.
Right.
The kid, you know?
Exactly.
Like, oh no, they're taking all the balls. I need to make sure I get a ball.
Right.
He didn't even want a
Right.
ball a second
Or they're
ago.
buying up all the toilet
Yeah,
paper.
you
I
know.
better go get me some.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like the kid in us. Like,
Right.
you didn't even want that toy until you saw everybody else playing with the toy, and you're like,
Exactly.
That's my toy. Like, everybody's buying the CDs. I need to get. Where's mine?
Right. Where's my fucking CD at? I gotta go get me
Bro.
one. Except for me, because I ain't got no damn money.
It's that FOMO, bro. They're like the big
Right.
kid and everybody like, oh, we don't fuck. There's no adults, bro. We're just kids. A lot of
Exactly,
people just
bro.
like to act like adults, and then they look at other people like that's childish. That's
Oh,
why you're
fuck.
fucking gonna be old and fucking brittle in
Grumpy.
10 years. Yeah. All the kid shit that you see people like you and me doing, we're
Right.
gonna be fucking 50 years old in a phenomenal shape because we weren't like, oh, we're too old for that shit.
Exactly.
We said, fuck
We
that.
still
We're
fucking
young,
doing
bro.
things, bro. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
bro,
saying? I'm still out there
50's
fucking
young.
doing shit that you know, fuck, that all my kids should be doing, bro. And I'm like, you go be do that, son? He's like, nah. I'm like, watch me do it then. You know what I'm saying?
My son will be like, you're gonna play with me, right? And I'm like, fuck, I don't want to. And I'll see all the other parents sitting around. I'm like, fuck, let's do it.
Right.
Like, I'll be at the park and I'll have everybody's kids like chasing me, fucking tackling me and shit. And like, I've had one person be like, these aren't your kids? Like, no, I don't even know who the fuck these kids are, to be honest. She's
Right.
all, what? I was like, yeah, that's my son right there. We just started playing, man.
Like, yeah,
All the other parents sat around on their cell phones, like, I'm not gonna do that. I don't
Right.
want to be that dad.
Right,
I mean, it's
yeah.
to get going and started, you're like, fuck.
Exactly.
But once you get moving, you're all, this ain't shit.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
You're as old as you feel, man.
And you're building memories, bro.
Yeah.
You're building memories with your kids, bro, that you're never gonna be able to get rid of. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's always cherishable right there, man. Just you don't have to be doing a lot, bro. You can be at the park, like you said, bro. You know what I mean? And it's moments like that, bro, that the kids remember the most.
Yeah, and people are like, I'm too old for that
Right.
shit. I can't be doing that.
No.
I'm on my phone. I'm too old for that. You go play.
Right.
Like,
People are too. Society is too much into that social media now, or that technology in their
Yep.
fucking hands.
that's
you know
why
what I'm
Elon
saying?
Musk is trying to build it into our brains.
Right.
He even said it on Joe Rogan's podcast. He said we already have it built in. He said the feed is just slow, or the
Right.
fucking the bandwidth is just slow.
Exactly.
He's also, if we fucking get something in our brain and it's already there, all we're doing is going from this being really slow to, all right, Google, do that. All right, cool, done.
Right.
Like, and it's all just do.
Right
Yeah.
through your mind.
Yeah,
Because
he's also, we're already that. Like, what everybody's afraid of, we are already that. Like,
Right.
we're gonna become we already have, we're just really slow. Like,
right, I get what you're saying.
That's why I'm trying to fucking get away from. I use it to promote and shit.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to.
Right, and it's really
get
big
away.
on the promotion. You know what I mean? You definitely gotta have that digital platform.
Gotta do the marketing. You gotta.
Right.
I gotta get better at the videos.
Even not just for music, man. It's any business. You know what I mean? Like I have another business. You know what I mean? And I have a website for that. I still got to do marketing for that. You know what I mean? Plus the brand that I'm trying to build. Still got to do marketing for that, man. And sometimes I have to go out and talk to people. You know what I mean? Most of the time,
it's hard now.
Right, man. That's hard, bro.
That's why we gotta get that
because
going.
Because still, no matter how far we get into technology, we still got to go back to the old ways and be like, yo, how are you doing, man? My name is so and so, and this is what I do. Maybe you'll be interested in my services. You know what I'm saying? Rather than on the fucking phone.
Bro, I'm bad at that.
You know what I'm saying?
I need to go with you and figure that shit out.
It's the first 2 or 3, you know what I'm saying? Get those under your belt, then they start going like, and then they start flowing. You then
once
find
you
your
get told
system.
no, you're all, I don't give a fuck.
Right, I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna go over here to this
next
next
building. Told me no.
Go over here to this
but
next
this guy told me, alright, I
You
got
see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because then you'll find your groove and you'll be able to find your skit or whatever. And no matter what you think, it's going to be a written skit that you're like, oh, hey, this is what I'm going to tell people all the time because I found out it worked. You know what I'm saying? So what you find works, use it. You know what I mean? So on a business sense, you know what I mean? You got you. Like I go out there, talk to those people, hey man, boom, this one works. So I use that same speech on these other people, you know, on these other guys. And next thing you know, I have some bunch of accounts, you know what I mean?
Nice.
So
Yeah.
that's how it works.
Bro.
And then, or direct mail, you know what I
better at
mean?
that.
So that's not even digital either, direct mail, you know what I mean? That's I send letters out. Or I do email, you know what I mean? And so,
Nice, bro.
yeah.
That's tight. Yeah.
And it goes with anything, your business, anybody's small business,
Direct mail
bro.
is still a big thing too. 'Cause I
Right.
still get a lot of shit like that too.
Exactly.
Some shit you just throw away, but some shit you're like, oh, alright, I'll check that
Right.
out.
If I went out and passed out flyers at every house, you know, telling them about my services or whatever, bro, you know, maybe you might call me and be like, oh man, I need some of this shit, you know what I mean? Wow. Maybe 10 of them will throw them away, bro, but maybe 5 of them will pick them up and call me up, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
when I started my landscaping company, I went fucking door to door. I walked all through that
Same.
my small ass town and did every fucking door. Just back one block, next block, and left them all at the door, bro.
Right, right, and somebody's got a bite.
Yeah, I got like, I think 2 though.
But still, dude, that's a start.
These 2 will fucking
That's a
lead up,
motherfucking
yeah.
start, bro. And that's, you know, I don't give a damn what anybody says, bro, because if you just get one person that time, bro, that's a start, bro. The next time you're going to get 2, next time you're going to get 3, bro. It's a thought about keeping that energy there, keeping that focus there, you know what I mean? Because once you get that focus and that energy there, bro, people are going to feed off of that energy and that same vibe that you're like, boom, and the next thing you know, you're going to get work off the motherfucking ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
That's basically what I'm doing with the podcast. I just
Right.
finished a different one. Now I'm doing this one.
Exactly.
I'm gonna start another one.
See, so we just keep
fucking
it going, and then you just market
getting
yourself.
everywhere,
You know what I mean? Market yourself and get your brand or, you know, your podcast name out there so people know, you know, this is what the hell we fucking do. You know what I'm saying? So,
you need me to act, whatever you got.
right, you know what I'm saying?
I'm in there like swimwear.
We're
Let's
trying to
fucking
get all up
it,
in the
bro.
cinema anyway,
Let's
so,
get it.
you
Fuck
know,
yeah.
right? So this is more bigger than anybody thinks, you know what I mean? Because it's the podcast, you know, the podcast, all that shit, bro. That shit's tight, you know, that lets everybody know what we up to, you know what I mean? And you got bigger plans, you know what I mean, for beyond this cast, you know what I'm saying? And then I have plans too. Everybody has plans, you know what I'm saying, to kind of progress in every level that they're doing, you know what I'm saying? No matter what you're doing, bro, you're trying to always progress, you know what I'm saying? This right here, you know, could turn into something else, bro. We could be on TV. You know what I'm saying? Well, we are going to be on TV, but, you know, maybe a computer monitor.
We gotta figure out a name so we can start putting
Right.
out shirts already, bro.
Right.
I'm always thinking like we need merch, we need all that shit. Gotta fucking be promoting.
We should, yeah, and I'm definitely down. I got some good ideas. I just, once we get like a name, like, you know, I don't know if you're going to go by, I don't know what name you're going to go by, if you're going to go by Jay or...
I always go by Jay.
Jay is always the name you always
Jay.
pick, huh? Okay, gotcha.
Jay Kid on
Jay
everything,
Kid.
bro. Jay Kid on that.
And I was going through, I was watching a few of those podcasts, and I was like, damn, you was young in one of these podcasts. How long you been doing the Dab Pod? I'm sorry, the Dab Pod.
2 years now.
2 years, okay, so I wasn't that long. I was
But
like, damn, you look young,
It's
though.
like off and on and shit.
I'm like, damn, this guy look young. He's been doing shit for a minute.
The hair makes me look a lot older.
Okay.
Like, when I
Okay,
have it
yeah.
cut, I look younger.
You look
but when
more
I have it,
older now, yeah.
yeah. I think, I don't know, man.
Yeah, you'll never think you do, but
Right.
people around you, because I think I always look the same, bro. You know, the same, but people around you are like, damn, you got old. The fuck, man? What do you mean I got
You
old?
got
You know what I'm
bags
saying?
under your
Right.
eyes.
Like, what the
Fuck you,
fuck?
I wake up at 3:30. Fuck you.
That's why I wear the glasses.
Fuck yeah. Yeah. Bro, I need to get some for this shit. I'm always driving around. I need some damn glasses. I don't care how I look too.
Right.
I'm gonna get the little fucking things that clip so I don't lose them.
Put 'em, yeah, right there.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Drop them. My
Yeah,
brother-in-law, he's got some Gucci ones, man. He always drops them.
Does
I'm
he?
like, damn, bro, yeah.
See, I don't see a point in buying that type of shit.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, you gotta look good, man. You gotta look fly. These kids, we all gotta look fly.
Look at what I'm wearing right now, bro. Purple fucking like camo shorts. I don't even know what the fuck. They were shorts, and I was like, I don't want to be hot. And then I got this
Right.
because it does. You know, I don't want to be hot. I don't give a fuck what I look
Fucking
like.
Denver.
I got that BDE, bro. That big dick energy. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I guess for the ladies out there.
I don't give a shit what I look like this shit. Because I look good as fuck when I dress up, and I look good as fuck naked. So
He's an entrepreneur in all aspects
That's
of
right.
life.
I'm gonna be shopping at Walmart when I'm a billionaire. I don't give a shit. I'm not. It's cheaper.
Right.
For real, I don't give a fuck. You know, people that are ugly, they gotta buy that expensive shit to try to look good. Like,
Yep.
I've pulled people in Walmart. I've had people comments on Walmart shoes like, "Oh my god, those are so dope," and they were just some fucking crazy like leopard print FUBUs or some shit, bro.
Right.
Like they thought they were some exotic Nikes or
No,
some
yeah,
shit.
just
Yeah,
some cheap
bro.
ass shit that
Yeah,
we picked
bro.
up at the flea market.
It's all confidence.
You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying? Right.
some people
It's how
need
you
to,
wear it.
Some people need to buy the fucking expensive shit to feel confident. But I mean, maybe if I
Right.
get some, I'll get more confident. I should get some and see what
You
happens.
should
bro.
get some.
I'm all in 40.
Because there's a feeling of like accomplishment, I guess. You know what I'm saying? To be able to go and spend $200 on a pair of glasses.
Yeah, see, I'd rather go spend $200 on something that I could promotion or fucking.
True, but
that's my shit.
True,
That shit
I
makes
hear
me
you
happy.
there, I
That
hear
shit
you
makes me
there.
way happier than some clothes or shoes.
I hear
or
you
some
there,
shit.
like, yeah, I don't buy big ass jewelry or nothing like that either, bro. I try to keep it, you know, I'm down to earth.
Like once I get the
motherfucker, bro,
warehouse
so.
going, and then I got the land going, and I got all that shit going.
Get
then,
some sets going.
Yeah, then I'll start. Maybe I'll go buy some clothes. You know what I mean?
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but I want to make sure all my people are taken care of first. Make
Right
sure
on,
they can
right on.
go get clothes.
Yeah, that's what's up,
For the
Jay.
first,
So,
probably for the first 5 years,
Good.
I'm probably not even gonna take a paycheck because I'm gonna be hiring people
right.
to fucking do
And
all
you
that
just gotta
shit.
invest anyway. Just keep investing and
That
keep
land is gonna be
investing.
expensive.
You know what I mean? And I watched that link you sent me, bro, and even that guy in that video said, "Sounds like you gotta put in the work a little bit more longer." You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you always gotta put in the work, no matter where the fuck you is.
Gotta be
If you
patient.
in this music industry, bro, you still gotta put in the work. You're not gonna become successful overnight. You know what I mean? So you always gotta put in the work. For any businesses that are doing it, you always gotta put in the work. You know what I mean? So never forget to put in the work. Everybody out there
Right,
and
you gotta
ourselves. You know what I mean? I remind myself all the time, yo. You know, I gotta do this and I gotta do that, man. You gotta be self motivated. You know what I mean?
Shit, during the week, I'll wake up 3:30. I leave the house at 5:30. Head to Denver. Fucking do the fucking delivery shit.
Oh, okay.
Make some money. I leave Denver around 6. So I get home, and then I try to work on some other shit until about 9:30, and then fucking recycle.
Do it all again,
Yeah,
bro. At 3 o'clock in the morning.
3:30, bro.
I ain't no damn early bird, bro. I hate waking up early, man. That's why I kind of
I
chose
like
to go
it
on
because
my own.
no one's up, bro. You just
Yeah.
It's so free.
I feel that
and
too,
shit.
bro.
It's
But then
nice.
once I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, fuck, dude. You know what I'm saying? They say you grow out of that shit, bro, but I ain't never grow out of that shit, bro. I can sleep for fucking years, bro.
I like the best part, like waking up at 3:30. You get a shit ton done, and then you look at the clock and you're like, fuck, it's got to be all late and shit. And it's like 10, 11,
Right,
and you're all,
right.
damn, bro, I accomplished so goddamn much already. And you're like, let's keep it rolling.
True that, man. And now I can't even sleep anymore, bro. Like I get up early in the morning and shit, because of the fact is I don't want to waste my day anymore.
Fuck yeah, I hate
you know what I'm
sleeping in,
saying?
bro.
Right.
You feel all groggy for
Right.
an hour or two.
And now I'm kind of like turning into my parents, but like, yo, get up, son. You know what I'm saying? Stop sleeping the freaking day away. You know what I mean? And
Fuck yeah.
like, fuck, dude, I'm turning into my mom's, bro. I'm like, damn, bro.
I'll be waking Skylar up early, working out and shit.
See?
He's gonna be a little monster, bro.
He's already a little
He
beast,
is,
dude.
bro.
He's already a little beast. His son's a beast already, I'm telling you.
He's already told me, like, Dad, wake me up at 5 so I can go work out with you when I'm doing the get fit
Nice,
back
bro.
here. And I've woken him up, he's gotten up. Like I told him, you want to go back to sleep or you want to get up? And he gets up.
That's good, bro. Keep that mentality there, bro. You know what I mean? Because
Monster.
kids, they can. Me and you, we got into bad stuff in life, bro. So we kind of like got into bad stuff in life. You know what I'm saying, right? But anybody can learn anything. You know what I'm saying, bro? And it's how you teach your kids, man. You know what I mean? You can teach your kid virtually anything to do whatever. That's why the society and the government's like, you have to bring your kid to school so we know what the fuck you're doing with your kid.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because it's really how you teach your kids. You know what I mean? So you keep that mentality in them like that, bro. He's gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this shit, bro. And it becomes easy to them, bro. It's like nothing to them. You know what I'm saying? To other people, it's a drag because that's not in their everyday life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not hardwired in their minds. You know what I mean? So that's why we can rewire our brains. You know what I mean? But as an adult, it's harder.
People are so afraid to change, and they're like,
Right.
that's why they judge people that do that. You can't change. So like,
Right.
I'm still gonna judge you after the way you were
Exactly.
5 years ago and shit. And it's like, bro, I hate that guy for 5 years
Right,
ago.
you know
I
what I'm
would've kicked his
saying?
ass.
I'm going back in
Like,
the past to kick his fucking
For real,
ass.
it's not my fault you guys took that shit. Like,
Right.
if I was there, if this me met that me, and he was acting all wild at a party, I would have knocked that fucking idiot out and been like, you shut the fuck up.
Come pick up your fucking friend.
Yeah, like, this guy's a fucking idiot. Who brought this dumb
Right.
fuck?
Right, you know what I
bro.
mean? And you
Like-
made the change, bro. Some people can't do it as easy as you and I did, you know what I mean? Because once you keep going, your brain is hardwired into the stuff that you were doing back in the day, you know what I'm saying? What you were, it's a reflection, everything's a reflection on you now, you know what I mean? And it becomes harder now because we're adults, you know what I mean? It's already set in,
Like,
bro.
no, I've been like this for fucking 20
Right.
years and
And
I'm
you ain't gonna
fine.
tell me shit,
I
you know what I'm
hate
saying?
that shit. I
Right.
fucking hate. I've been like that. You've been wrong for 20 years. Like,
Sorry,
just accept
man.
it. Like, just because you've been doing it for 20 years doesn't mean it makes you any less of an asshole. Like, you could change. It's not.
I've said that line to a couple
For real.
old elders, you know what I'm saying? I've said that exact
Like, that
lines,
doesn't mean
bro.
it's right.
Right, now I'm getting told those exact lines, you know what I'm saying?
That's why, like, bro, I'm saying, if it wasn't for hallucinogens, I would still be that piece of shit. Like,
Oh,
fuck it.
I
If it
got
wasn't
you,
for
I got
that
you. I was
shit,
kind of
bro.
loud. Mind blown for a second.
No, that's what made me fucking, like, see difference and change. And now, like, if someone tells me something, I can hear it and not be like, no, I've been doing this. Like, I can fucking interpret shit and be like, you know what, you're right, I am being fuck, I am being the shitty. Like, because a lot of shit I've done and I do, I don't fucking realize I'm doing. Like, I've got ADHD out the ass. I do something and then I'm thinking about the next thing. So I don't even realize, like, oh, fuck, I shouldn't have said, like, with your son when we went on the ride and I was all talking to him about shit that I probably shouldn't have, you know?
Right.
Like, I don't know, I'm just in the moment and then I'm thinking about other shit and I'm like, oh, you're a fucking adult.
Right.
You know, like, people have to tell me all the time, dude, he's 5, because I'm talking to my son about shit. I'm like,
right.
yeah, you're right, probably. Like,
But keep it real with them,
yeah.
though. You know what I'm saying?
So a lot of that shit, I don't even realize I'm doing it. So now if people are telling me, I can fucking be like, oh, fuck, I have done that, or I have done that my whole life. I did do that, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, that type of shit, you gotta be open to what people say and not hear it as an attack.
Right.
Like, too many people hear criticism or, like, they tell you something and they go on defense. And that's where the fucking, I've been doing it for 20 years, because they don't want to internalize and be like, fuck, maybe I am.
Maybe I'm wrong for motherfucking 20 years.
Yeah, fuck, maybe I should, yeah.
Go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Nah.
and once you're able to do that and you realize it, you're like, oh, fuck, because then you'll catch yourself the next time. Oh, no, don't want to do this. I mean, it's not going to be like, you're done, you're fixed. Like, you're going to, it's taken me fucking probably 2 years, going on 2 years, because I quit drinking, and that's when all this started.
Okay.
So
okay.
less than 2 years ago.
So you've only been sober for 2 years.
Yeah. So less than 2 years ago.
Congratulations,
up,
bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So going on less than 2 years, I've been fucking like figuring it out and shit. But I realize I'm not gonna be able to, just because this is how I act and I realize it, I'm not gonna be able to just stop it.
Right.
But I have progressed.
Right.
I've continually progressed and progressed.
It's easier for you to control now.
Yeah.
Because you're not all drunk.
And I look at it like as like a 5-year plan on my emotions too.
Right.
In 5 years, I'm gonna look back and be like, fuck. I can.
Yeah.
I don't get mad.
You gotta be
I'm
mentally
not,
strong.
Yeah, I'm not
you
yelling.
know?
I'm not fucking. I'm able to stop and think. I'm able to comprehend. Like that's what I'm looking
Right.
forward to. And as long as I'm continually progressing, and that's what people need to realize. Like it's not gonna happen overnight.
Right.
So if someone tells you something and you realize it, just put in the fucking work. Like everything else we've been talking about.
Right. And just like you had to, everybody had to, right?
Yeah. And then
So-
5 years from 5 years from now, so 10 years, I'm gonna look back 5 years and be like, damn, I grew so much from that point.
Right.
So
Right, brother. Right.
people look at it like it's time. We're gonna die tomorrow, so it doesn't matter. No,
Well, fuck
fucking
that.
10 years is so long.
Right. What if we don't die tomorrow? Now what the fuck you gonna do when you gotta pay rent?
Yeah, like
You
I
know
look
what
at
I mean?
I look at what the Splash Bros and shit, because it feels like forever.
Right.
And like it's only been less than 2 years
See,
that
yeah.
I've been doing all this
Didn't
shit.
even fucking know that, bro.
Yeah,
'Cause I
you
met
know what I
you
mean?
less than a year ago.
Yeah, and we've
So-
already gotten it fucking.
Kicking it, rocking, dude. So we fucking doing this shit.
Already got a podcast going.
Right.
You know
So
what I mean? It's been
hell
like,
yeah, right. Right. So, but that's how you build friendships, man. You know what I mean? You find people, like I said, you got that energy. Everybody's got that energy. You know what I'm saying? You had that good energy. I had good energy, bro. The energy just come together, and we can be able to work and collaborate and do what we got to do, bro. So a lot of times, man, people don't want to do that because they got their head in the clouds already. You know what I mean? They're like, oh no, I'm already fucking. You ain't nothing, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You have to find people. You have to, it's not you. I mean, everybody does it themselves, bro, but they still have a team behind them, bro.
Right.
They still have people behind them. You know what I mean? And to help them push their product or whatever. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, man, that's how the shit works, bro. So we keeping that shit going, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? So you just find that you just stay on a positive note, bro, and good things will come to you, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I look at life myself, bro. You know what I mean? Like I keep my positive things, because throughout life, bro, like I've always had a positive mood, positive attitude, you know what I'm saying, positive energy and stuff like that, bro. And in return, I've always got positive things. But there's also a negative side to me too, but that we get into later,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Negative breeds
Right.
negativity,
So I try, so
bro.
like even when I go to jail, bro, it's like fuck, or going to the joint or whatever, man, like fuck, man, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, bro, you know what I'm saying? But I got good energy, bro. I'm like, good vibes, man, you know what I'm saying? So I go there with good vibes, and just like everybody else, some people go there with fucking hatred and ready to fuck some shit up already, bro, you know what I'm saying? But then you ain't gonna have such a good ride, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But see, that's what I'm just saying, positive things come to you if you keep a positive mindset, bro, you know what I mean? No matter you think you're not winning today, bro, but tomorrow you might win, you know what I'm saying? So the idea is to not give up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just keep going at it, bro, and don't give a fuck what people say, don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? Don't let
Exactly.
people get inside your head, bro, and I let that shit happen too
People
much.
don't want you to change, because then they're looking at themselves like, fuck, why don't
Right.
I change?
Exactly,
Like maybe
bro.
maybe I'm doing wrong too.
Exactly,
That's
man.
the biggest issue with a lot of people, is they're like, but if they're, no, you can't do that, because they don't want you to, because then they look at their own life and they're like,
They're like,
why didn't I do that? I could have done that.
Exactly,
Yeah.
bro. And
Negativity,
75% of people, bro, ain't going to take action, bro. You know what I mean?
No, that's why you can tell everyone your ideas.
Exactly. That's what I was getting at, bro.
That's why everybody can know I'm buying land and I'm
Right,
giving all
exactly.
my employees free
Because-
housing. I don't give a shit.
Like we just said, 75% of people do not take
that
action.
shit died, bro.
You better fucking not be kidding me.
I'm not kidding you. It died a little bit ago.
You're lying.
Probably like 5 minutes ago.
You're lying.
I promise. Look, the light's not blinking. It's dead.
What?
Yeah.
So what are we doing here then?
We're recording a podcast,
Okay,
bro.
so
What do you
we
mean?
need video though.
For what? So on the YouTube video, it'll just fucking be going, and then we'll put a technical difficulty sign for the end.
Oh, I got you. So
And
it's a radio station. Oh,
Yeah, because
so.
for the most part, this is gonna be blasted on like Spotify and shit like
Okay,
that.
gotcha.
Because most people listen to the shit.
I was on it. Yep, gotcha.
Well, it only died like a couple minutes ago.
Oh, so you were recording?
Yeah, I was
okay.
I was
At least I wasn't
that's
just
why-
pointing at the camera like fucking the whole time.
No. That's why I've been watching it. That's why I keep looking over. Cause
Alright.
I saw it was gonna die. But we can wrap up on that positivity note, so we don't have people missing out on video too much. I'm Jay Kid.
And Loslant.
This has been something. We haven't thought of a name. Comment if you guys can think of a name. I'm Jay Kid. He's Loslant. We're gonna be doing this shit weekly.
Yep.
So let us know. Help us out.
Yeah.
Let's get this shit popping. Love you guys. It's been real.
Y'all be safe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Late.
Peace.